Yeah, I thought it was excellent. It certainly generated some discussion, which was really good to hear from some of the existing sub-branch members. Well, I think on the previous financial models, and has been proposed, I suppose, to the wider sub-branches over the years, and they were good fears because. I suppose to use an analogy, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. So they need to be allayed, their fears need to be allayed. Overall, the strategic plan I think is fantastic. It's pitched at the right level. It's certainly most notable. You just have to look at the first strategic goal, and that resonates for me. I have been 30 years in the military. I transitioned to the reserves 15 years ago. I even had a stint at Veterans Affairs for 5 years as an assistant director running rehab and comp. So I have got sort of a different lens looking at where we fit in the world with other ex-service organisations. And I like some of the concepts there and linking into those services, and that maybe some of our ex-service organisation brethren are other services, etc., and that we should kind of take a bit of a lead in that space. And I think certainly a number of years ago that was certainly where the RSL was. Personally, I've seen the RSL over the years, just in my experience, is focused more on commemoration, and that's not all members, because there were some well-spoken gentlemen in there today that clearly have some. Have new members in there, as well as some older members, some contemporary members, like still serving in the military. And I think we need to bridge that. We need to make sure, and I think the strategic plan hits that. We just need to make sure, what are we here for? What are we trying to achieve? And then bring everyone together. It's not easy, but it's a good start, I think. Look, I think it's great. I mean, trying to consult. And I think he worked the floor beautifully today. So, don't shy away from things. If there's some issues there, and I think the effort that he puts into responding and sort of saying genuinely, this is what we want to do, that'll pay dividends. They'll become the change champions, hopefully, because it is a big change. It's human nature to like the status quo, but we need to change. The organisation's going to fall off a cliff. The numbers don't lie. So you just have to look at that. Yeah. Look. It's a model. It has some logic to it. There's some basis behind it. Like the fears that were raised, I think it will work. There are some steering committees that will be setting that in concrete and putting the framework around that. And I think that it's important that those if they want to be critical, that they should step up, get involved, and frame that.